G'day YouTube, we are back at Racing for James and we are driving the F4 at Spa. Let's see how this goes today, hey?
That's right.
Here we are guys, we messed up qualifying. I missed the second lap by 1 second, so we're starting right at the back of the grid today.
Green, green, green.
And we're off. So I did this race last night and I died at Leukodystrophy. So we're going to try and see if we can get through.
Right.
Everyone's through clean? Yes! Let's go! It's only downhill from here,
Left
YouTube.
side.
Got a lot of positions to make up here. I'm scared. Shut your eyes. The F4, guys, amazing car. The highest incident rating per...
You got a slow car on the left. Go right, go right, go right, go right. There's an incident ahead.
There's another one. The highest incidents
The
per
lead is
race
sitting now.
on average in this series, guys. That's why. But we are back. We're back. I don't know if you're as excited as me. I've had
Go left.
a shocking few weeks on iRacing. It looks like I've deliberately tanked my rating, but I've just been chasing an issue with my wheelbase. And I had a new wheel shaft arrive yesterday, and it works. And it's amazing. So much better. It's like I'm driving a whole new wheelbase.
There's an incident ahead. You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right. Go left.
It's, yeah, another death. So it's like I'm driving a whole new wheelbase, so I'm actually stoked to be able to make another video again. So what I've been doing is just driving a bit more of a variety of cars, following some advice from one of the boys at Missed Apex Racing League. The decision was that we'd just drive what's popular, and F4 is popular because it's Spa. So here we are. This is my second race. I did, as I said, one yesterday and managed to just have a car spin in front of me at Leukodystrophy, and I had nowhere to go. So I ran into him, and then I got run into the back of me and got meatballed, so we quit out of it. But it's a positive sign. Everything's working. We're racing. We've missed the 3 crashes on the out laps, or the first lap so far. So what could possibly go right from here, eh? We're not going to battle the Google Chrome car. It's holding a defensive line. Way too early for that stuff. Let's just drive, buddy. Makes it very hard to get out of the corner when you're doing that. That's okay. Remember to brake early, Trav. You don't want to run into the back of him. Alright. That's 1 lap down. We survived 1 incident point from missing that other crash up the Kemmel Straight. It often baffles me how people can crash in a straight line. Even day to day when you're driving to work, there'll be a crash on the freeway. Everyone's going the same direction. That's what we're doing here. Going the same way. Drive accordingly. Alright, we're up into P14 from dead last. Not a bad way to start the day.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear. Car on your left.
Wee, almost.
Stay on the right.
To get a bit heavy on the brakes
Clear.
there and had some issues with the rear end. We almost
Car on your left.
died.
Clear.
Felt like a bit of a send, but it really wasn't. It was not as good under brakes as I felt it was going to be. I think my brake bias might need to go back a click. Just put some pressure on those rear wheels. But that's our actual overtake of the race. We passed a car through somebody not dying.
There's an incident
Uh-oh.
ahead.
There's
You got
another
a
one.
slow car on the left.
How did Jeff call that incident before it happened? Well done, Jeff. He's got the foresight of a open wheeler racer. We are catching these guys. They've obviously slowed for that carnage, but it's going to put us up there. in contention for, what are we, P13 now. Whew. It's good to be back racing. So I mentioned it's good to be back racing. I was ready to pack it all in last week. I was ready to pack it in. So the issue, get through this section first. So the issue we had was a broken USB-C
10
connector
minutes to go.
on the wheel shaft. So it's giving me inconsistent force feedback, inconsistent inputs, inconsistent gear changes. And I was chasing it through settings, I was chasing it through everything you can imagine. And it just so happened that after the league race last week, I decided that I'd just pull the wheel shaft out and have a bit of a look, and that's how I found the defect. So I just ordered a new one, and hopefully that was going to fix it, and it has. It has. I'm so stoked. But now you have to put up with me, that's the problem.
There's an incident ahead. You got a slow car on the right. Car stops on the right.
Oh, whoa. That was close.
Great
Car
job.
fine. No damage to report. Right side. Clear.
All right.
Right. Clear.
Whoa, so that was netcode there. That was lucky. We copped it on the rear wheel. Believe it or not, that was actually a full hit on my screen, but we've got no damage. I'm going to check that again in a second. Make sure.
No damage. Car looks clean.
We've got 4x for our efforts though.
Some of you need to learn how to fight another corner.
So I think that's going to put us up into the top 10. We almost died a couple of times in that incident, so slowed down, as you do for a yellow flag. Whew. Now we've got to work hard again. Let's catch this guy. This is fun. These cars, honestly, are so much fun. They really are. And we did Formula in our league, which is why I've got the F4 car. I think we did F4, F3, and the boys just did Super Formula, and I was late to the party on that one. But it is a hell of a lot of fun. And it just breaks up the tin top racing, which is what I much prefer. Don't get me wrong, absolutely love my my tin tops, but it's good to do something different. And
You're in the top 10.
8th, there you go.
One is up the front.
It's good to break it up and learn to drive some different cars. That's why we've got a simulator in our living room, so we can drive what we want when we want. I mean, except for rallycross, because rallycross is dead in the time zones I can race, but...
The car in P13 just set the fastest lap. 25.798.
If I do see rallycross, I do drive it though, that's for sure. It is so much fun, rallycross. The way they do the dirt physics on this game is pretty cool. Pretty cool. The way they do the tyre physics, the new GT3s, unreal. Really, really good. Now that I can actually drive them, that is. The funny part with the with the whole wheel setup though was we did the Nürburgring 24 hours, and I had one of the best drives I've ever had in the league. Short of getting a black flag for speeding in pits in my first stint. Everyone's like, "You're driving perfectly, Trav." I'm like, "I know. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't." That was the hard part about it, is because it was a feeling in the steering wheel
The
for
car
me.
in P16 just set the fastest lap. 25.243.
Yeah, catching this guy in front. I don't think we'll get the guys in front of him though. 1.4 in front, 1.4 behind, right in the middle. One of us is going to get the draft at some stage. because I'll either mess up the braking zone, they'll mess up the braking zone, or they'll mess up the braking zone. Somebody will. Or the guys behind me will work together.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped on the right.
Another incident
There's an
here.
incident ahead. Go left. Left side. Clear.
That's the benefit of triple screens right there, guys. You wouldn't have seen that, but I could see the car
5 minutes to go.
directly over your head, and I could see him start moving. But, as I said, it's brought the guys behind us right up to us. They're now only a second back, and I'm now 2 seconds to the guy in front. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. So they're going to have the draft behind me here. And they're going to be coming in fast. Fast, fast, fast. The guys in front are battling though as well. Ooh, I'm scared. What do we got? 5 minutes to go. Ah, hold on. What a top 10.
Car stopped on the right. Car stopped on the right. There's an
Oh,
incident ahead.
there's my meatball.
You've got wheel damage. Car on your left. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have left
That's
grip out
unfortunate.
there. Clear on the left. Looks like your car is towed. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold the reset button and we'll come and get you. Your front wing is damaged. You might get understeered due to lost downforce. The car in P14. Just set the fastest
Now,
lap.
we can finish with a meatball.
25.216.
We can finish with a meatball. Can we drive with a meatball though? That's the hard thing. We've got wheel damage and no front wing. So what happened there, I reacted to the car in front. And I was up over the curb and I was trying to take a tighter line. And the curb spun the car. That's what happened. Sort of bottomed out a little bit as it went over. Completely on me, that incident. Completely on me. On me. We are going to finish the race with a meatball though. It's going to happen. Because you can. You don't get disqualified for that.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.8 seconds.
As long
You've got
as...
about 5 laps of fuel left.
As long as there's more than 3 laps to go in the race, you can finish with a meatball. So as long as we get up a Rouge and Radeon, everything else feels okay. I mean, the steering's out quite a bit, as you'll see on the overlay there. 16 seconds to the car behind. It's just turning over quite a lot when we go to the left. So I think there's broken suspension arm or something going on there. We're in 9th still though. Can we hold on to 9th? Finish top 10 with a meatball. It's going to be... Oh, maybe... there'll be one more lap after this one because we're not on the white flag. That was an easy way to tell. We're on the meatball flag. Yes, we can get up a Rouge and Radeon. It's not how you should be finishing a race with a meatball, but... It'll also teach me not to drive over the curbs, won't it? How good was that drive though? We lost how many positions? 3, 2. Yeah, definitely less downforce. Yeah, over that curb we went. You can feel the car bottom out, and that's there's nothing you can do from that point on. So we're going to lose some safety rating this time around as well, and probably my C license. But all the more reasons to do more races, more content for you guys.
Car in P13. Just set the fastest lap. 25.203.
We are here mostly for Racing for James and Leukodystrophy Australia, who you see on the top left of screen. They are the charity we support through this channel. And never giving up is what our children do as they live with their condition. They fight hard, like we aim to do on track, and sometimes you've got to finish with a bit of a broken car, and it's much like life really. Sometimes days are just broken and you've got to push through. It's the thought process we take into life every day. So it's a bit of a lonely drive now, but we're going to finish with a meatball. The guys can fix it after. They can deal with it later, guys. Brake early because you've got no downforce.
Stay smooth. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 25.106. There's
hey,
an incident ahead.
We might be on for a top 5 here.
Just set the fastest lap.
Imagine that.
24.973.
Imagine that.
You've got a slow car on the left.
Imagine we finish P5. All these guys wipe out. Bam, P5 with the meatball. Oi, there's going to be a slowdown.
You cut that corner and got a slowdown penalty.
Just run this down. We've got 18 seconds, the guy behind us. The guys in front are battling. They'll either die or we'll finish in P9. Let's round this off through the corner. Go down, timer. Thank you. So the meatballs for the suspension damage, obviously. I don't know necessarily that it should be considered a meatball.
The car in P12 just set the fastest lap. 24.679.
I mean, short of poor wheel alignment, the car feels okay, and you don't get meatballs for aero damage anymore. So it is just the suspension damage. So, I mean, I think, in my opinion, this should be just damage. You don't have to fix the car. Like, I could quite easily finish the race here. I'm not at risk of damaging anyone else's race either through lack of car control or what have you. Like, it's still doing what it says on the box. It's just a bit slower, which is what you expect when you've got suspension damage. But I think the game says any suspension damage is going to result in a meatball. So here we are. But 1, 2. Hope we don't get disqualified. This is the end of the second lap, because we've got 3 laps to serve it. Imagine if we get disqualified. We'll find out in a minute.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.8
We did it!
seconds.
Top 10 with a meatball at Spa
On the right.
in the F4. Game on. Thank you so very much for watching YouTube.
It's over.
As always, if you do want to support
Great
out,
job. You did really well.
why would you stop there, you peanut? As always, if you like what we're doing here, drop us a like and subscribe to our channel. Put a comment in below. See what you think of our incidents. Thank you so very much, YouTube. We'll see you in the very next video. Have a good one. You finished pressing all the buttons?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye.